So today I'm going to go ahead and be in a super qualifier for Magic. But I haven't practiced most of the week. I still don't fully understand Modern. I'm coming in with a brew, and we're starting in about 12 minutes. Should be fun. Let me take you to see the deck though. So this over here is the nice deck I am going to be running for this PT. I apologize if I'm a tad quiet. It is early in the morning. It's about you can't actually see because it's cut off. It's about 6:50 a.m. in the morning over here. So we're gonna be a tad quiet. But essentially, this is the main board. This deck I have gotten from a wonderful man named Aspiring Spike. Be sure to check him out. He makes great brews if this is the kind of thing you're into. I went ahead and made some of my own changes to the list, but the idea is essentially we are blood sunning people, which makes a Lotus Field over here come in untapped, which is amazing because we have good old Hero of Dominaria here. So on turn 3, or rather on turn 4, we can, with a Blood Sun out, we can Hero Dominaria. If we have a Lotus Field up, and if we have Cryptic up, we have Cryptic to defend it. Deck is absolutely insane if it curves out and if it pans out, but obviously we need everything to work out. Of course, we have Resiliency, we have Bolts, we have Wildfires to buy us some time. Tails End is one of the better counters in Magic right now. Snaps to rebuy stuff, Remands to buy us time and find us our cards. Valakut's Awakening to shuffle away cards that we don't want. Shark Typhoons, and of course with all the mana we're having, we might as well, loop some turns here, you know what I'm saying? And then we go over to this board, we got some Gusts, we have Madcap for Imperium for those dirty aggro matchups, we have Ashiok for those dirty Titan players, and I guess Dredge while we're at it. We got Narsets for control mirrors, we got Force for some combo matchups. We have Tails End for a lot of matchups. Card's just great. We can even Tails End our own Lotus Field trigger to keep it in play. Just lots of options. But anyways, since I have a bit of time, I'm going to go ahead and get fully ready. I will check in with you guys in between rounds, of course. And let's hope I do well. Hope I do well. So we got a few minutes, so I'm just going to let you guys know what I would usually do to prep for a GP or prep for a major tournament. In this case, I'm on low sleep. I haven't really been in Magic form for months now. Just I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, I did try to see if I still had it. Did my Mythic challenge, got Mythic in a few days actually. I got it in under a week if I remember right. So I definitely have the chops to play Magic still. And I have top 32'd GP Vegas. I've made multiple top 8s for PTQs despite failing to get my Pro Tour, I've made a nice top 2 in a last chance qualifier. Was it a last chance qualifier? It might have just been a PTQ on the new system, and only the winner got in. I don't remember the titles for all the things Magic changes at this point. But essentially, the kind of things I would do if I was super serious about the format, super serious about grinding, like if it was grinder season, as I would call it, where we had week after week of PTQs, or at least one a month. I would grind away for that month in the format that I was going to be in. I would feel super prepped with one of the best decks, but in this case, again, I'm just playing something fun over here. This deck is just great though, if it can actually get together, and we're kind of Hail Marying it. Additionally though, I would fast for the entire day, keep my mental energy all the way up. I would have caffeine to spike spike my mental fortitude and my mental activity if we were in a top 8 situation or we were trying to play a win in. If we were about to go to a final, I would also spike it again with any form of sugar. Obviously not healthy for you, but I'm alright, not that healthy of a guy, so we're also in my room. Probably gonna change jackets at some point to something warmer. And for the most part, this is just a relaxing thing. It's something really fun and something I can record for the day. I can talk to you guys in between rounds, maybe show you some highlights if the day is going decently well and I remember to record it. This is good practice to get more vlogging in, get better quality. And in the future, I would love to bring you guys to real in-person tournaments and really, capture the moment, capture the fun there is to have at a Magic event, at like a GP, a PTQ. If people are interested, they can say hi to some local grinders that I know, though I'm not going to force them to be on camera, of course. And I'm not going to force anyone to be on camera that I don't have explicit permission from. It just doesn't feel right in general. Although, who knows, maybe I'll make some exceptions for that. I don't know. I don't want to commit to that just yet. Yeah, we have about 5-10 minutes at most now, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, we have about 5 minutes to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little meditation in and get fully prepped for this event. Wish me the best of luck, guys. Damn. So this is immediately after the first round. I went up against Storm, and my deck doesn't really like the matchup too much. It's pretty hard for us to beat an empty. Maybe I'm regretting taking out the traditional sweeper now, but that's the only matchup where I'm really scared and want the sweeper, so it's just... Eesh. It happens though. Outside of that, the deck felt pretty freaking good. We were running pretty well, or decently well, but just couldn't really beat empty tokens. Anyways, I have like 10 minutes till the next round, so I'm going to go get a bit more energy, go walk around, and I will see you guys in between rounds again. We're still in between rounds, but a small little update. My friends, who I am currently messaging in between these rounds, finished all their matches, and seems we all lost. Not a good time for the good guys just about now. But, I'm gonna go back to eating this cookie. I will see you guys between rounds, or if I have anything to say. Well, y'all can see here we're about a minute out. I've learned one of my friends, I haven't heard from the other one, but one of them has also won with me. So, could get paired, maybe not, maybe so. We'll see. Doing decently well over here, Decently well. Just 1-1 for the time being, though. And I am very curious to where this is gonna go. Overall, over time, though, while doing these, I have learned that a small portion of it is being lucky. You gotta hope that your deck will run really well for you. I believe we have 9 rounds of 134 players, otherwise we have 8 either way. 8 rounds is just really rough sometimes against all of these juggernaut great players versus what your local competition would be. So if you're capable of actually competing at this level, local scene in almost anywhere is going to be weaker. It's going to be much easier to qualify. Anyways, I guess we'll see how long till the next round starts. We got just one match remaining, as you guys can see right here. Yeah, I will go ahead and see you guys in a little while. I'm going to relax for a bit. My god, the deck is hilarious. I played up against Ponza. Ended up going and getting myself pillaged a bunch of times, but it didn't matter. Game 1 I cryptic lock him out with a Teferi, and then game 2 I platinum him and starve him out of resources, and proceed to crush him with platinum, blood sun, 3 lotus fields, and 5 fairy out. Whew. So far so good, guys. So far so good. 2-1, 2-1. We are about 19 minutes in, as I can show you guys like that. So yeah, about 19 minutes in over here, and I get to take another break and spend just a bit more time with you folk. If anyone is watching this video up to this point, I encourage you to subscribe. I'm going to do more vlogs similar to this. Additionally, I'm going to do them at actual venues in between rounds, just seclude myself for a bit and talk. And that should be much more atmospheric, much more fun. I could probably showcase the venue a little bit more than what I'm doing here. But this being my room, I don't feel like showing off my room really. But yeah, we have gone ahead. Let me just make my cam all the way the right size again too. We have gone ahead and just been doing a great job so far. Just a great job. I do encourage this deck for quite a bit of fun. Not sure if it's particularly the best thing you could be doing in a tournament right now. But again, like I reiterated earlier, I do encourage you guys to test. Testing, especially on your own, if you believe you are a good enough player to test, is going to fill a lot of needs for you. I personally have gone ahead and tested by myself with 75 proxies versus my real deck. And additionally, on those 75 proxies, they were proxied for 12 different decks, where you could roll a die and according to like a number pad on the proxy, there's like a 1 through 12 on like the side of the proxy, and that is what indicated what the card was for a specific match. And I just would grind those out with myself or with a friend. Really leveled up my game a lot faster, just grinding those out day in and day out with my free time. So I genuinely encourage the proxy method. If you don't want to make the 75 proxies, I still encourage you to make the 75 proxies, honestly. It just makes a whole hell of a lot of a difference. But if you don't, there are programs which I would be more than happy to talk about in the comments or in like just a little message. I don't know if I ruffle any feathers by mentioning it in the actual video, so I shall be quiet on that end. Whew. But yeah, I encourage you guys for that to start developing some fast results in Magic. Additionally, I'm just someone that enjoys accelerated learning in general. I've achieved a lot of Magic success technically for how little I've played. I've only played for like a couple years now. And even before that, I was topping PTQs in my first year of playing. So genuinely, you can accelerate this much faster than even what I did. I didn't even put all my effort into it, of course, but with accelerated learning being something that I am genuinely passionate about, something that I try to do with everything I do, well, near everything, I enjoy it. Probably bring you guys some vlogs related to accelerated learning in the near future, or some tutorials on how you can do some of the things on your own. If you want access to that, you feel free to give me one of these. Give me that nice like button. Give me a comment. Subscribe. Do all the nice things for me. Yeah, it's still just 9 a.m. I don't believe any of the family's awake, and I haven't even slept, so I'm going to continue to be rather quiet. I have no idea how low this volume is, but I'll try to fix it in post. It's about 23 minutes into around 24 minutes. Just been chilling with you guys, having a nice conversation. I mean, you guys are some lovely folk. Except for those nice spammers that asked me if I'd be interested in a certain thing. Yeah, we'll leave it at a certain thing. We'll leave it there as I catch those comments and blow them off the face of the earth. But yeah, guys, let me check my phone. My friend is in game 3 against the Jund player. My friend is a fantastic blue-white player. Absolutely one of the best I know. So hopefully he can pull it out. I think Jund is a 50-50 matchup for him, if I recall right. But I trust in the player skill there. Trust in the player skill of my friend. But yeah. Outside of that, in this present moment, I can't think of many things I would add to accelerate yourselves in Magic. I know that's just really important to play, really important to seek guidance and help and discuss lines with players that you consider better than you. Try to make friends with players that are better than you. That helps a lot. I had a nice circle of people who I considered at minimum relative skill level, and ideally they were better than me or had access to a group that was better than me. So networking in Magic, also a really big deal, really helpful. Hell, maybe I'll do a vlog on that in the future too. Like vlogging, or not vlogging, sorry. Connections in Magic just help so much. I know people who just outsource their entire deck through their connections. I've provided entire decks to people. Like, connections in Magic open a lot of gateways to you. Like, if I wanted to play this deck in person, I think I own the 5 fairies, but I don't own the Blood Suns, I don't own some of the land base, and I know some people who would absolutely, positively loan me the cards. Free of charge, absolutely nothing needing to be given back to them. And those are just the kinds of people you can meet at your local Magic store, and you can meet if you grind enough VTs. And our mic has decided to blow up, or our camera, so I will see you guys in a little while. Alright, we're back. I went ahead and got paired with Storm, which is unlucky. I nut drew him game 1, got to control the whole game out. He was pretty stuck out on like 4 lands while I varied and had like 12 mana sources. And then we proceeded to get nut drawn game 2 and get crushed. It was just not a competitive game. Then game 3, I was like 95% to win, had an Ashiok, Fairy, all the good stuff out. And he proceeded to just draw all gas and kill me manually through the top of the deck. Very unfortunate when you have Ashiok to Fairy and you exiled the whole graveyard. And you exiled like a Grave Shot and like 2 empties or something. But yeah, he cast 10 spells and emptied me. So, quite unlucky. So, we've gone in and become 2-2. If I become X3, I think I'll stop. When I get X3, I'll stop because I'm just so fatigued. I don't know if you guys can tell how tired I am. But, you guys ever have that, like, event you really want to go to? You're gonna force yourself to show up, gonna go, and then after you go, you're just like, holy crap, you're so tired. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but, I'm tired. That being said, I don't think I've punted much today. It's just pretty unlucky, you know? Like, the guy just gets his, like, sub 10% to win on the last one. All the other games, when you deserve to win, you win. The rest of them you don't do as well, you don't win. It's just rough. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in a bit. I believe our next round is starting, in fact. Alright, guys. It's about 11 a.m. I just went X3. I'm against Spirits. Or I was against Spirits, rather. I'm really tired. And, yeah. A bit disappointing, but after registering my 75, I kind of knew that we were either winning or we were dropping early. And it looks like we're going to be on the dropping early train, of course. Which is fine, of course. We can drop early and all that jazz. I know all my advice is still solid. I know everything I've said works. I've gotten it from multiple people who have done this far longer than I. And yeah, I'm gonna hope that my advice helps you guys out. I'm gonna hope I put up some results to prove just how useful my advice is outside of my top 32 at GP Vegas. And yeah, we'll see. In a traditional vlog, I would actually keep up with my friend and see how he's doing. I know he's 31 right now. But I'm tired. And this is, you know, it's a home vlog, you know, it's a home tournament, so I think I'm gonna get my ass to bed. Yeah. Anyways. Thank you anyone that watched this. Thank you anyone that enjoyed this. If you need any sort of advice or any sort of help with Magic or just things in general, feel free to ask, feel free to reach out. I am usually good about answering my comments. I don't think I've missed a single comment, in fact. But, you know. I want to hope you guys enjoyed all of this. But yeah, peace for now, guys.